Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and welcome to the Driving To podcast, the podcast where we talk about what we're driving to happiness, driving to fulfillment, driving to success, or just driving to relaxation in your own living room. And that's where I am right now. I'm in my own living room. Yes, I'm not commuting today. I already did commute. In fact, I commuted, 60, 70 miles today. But I was also on the phone a lot, so I didn't get a chance to shoot my program today. So I'm doing it now here in the, again, Palatial Studios at 113 Cypress Drive. Ooh, I shouldn't have given out my address, should I? On Cypress Drive in Rincon, Georgia. But here we are, and today I want to talk about a frog, a lizard, and a palmetto bug. Yes, a frog, a lizard, and a palmetto bug walk into a house. Sounds like a joke, right? But it's not a joke. It actually happened yesterday in my own house, like within an hour. I got a frog out of the house, I got the lizard out of the house, and then a palmetto bug. And God, those are nasty. I hate palmetto bugs. They're huge things, and they're just not good. Even when they're outside, I'm like, oh, I gotta get you. But they all walked into my house, and I had to get them out of the house. And why did they walk into my house, and why am I talking about it today? Well, they walked into my house because the weather stripping on my front door has come off. I need to replace it. So it's not there. And the weather stripping actually came off a little while ago, but I said, I'll get to it. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But it is a big deal. It is a big deal, especially when a frog, a lizard, and a palmetto bug comes in. What's next? Is there a snake coming in? Oh my gosh, my wife would have to move. We would have to sell the house and move if that ever happened. So I got to get the weather stripping fixed. But what does that have to do with business or leadership? Well, there's a lot of things that we deal with in business sometimes, and we see it, but we don't deal with it. I said there's a lot of things we deal with, but actually we don't deal with things. We see the lizard come in the house, we see the frog come in the house, we see the palmetto bug come in the house, and we don't do anything about the cause. And the one thing we also don't realize is when the weather stripping is gone, energy is flowing out of the house through the area where the weather stripping should be. And the same thing happens in our business. If we see things that are happening and we don't take care of them, the energy of our business is flowing out. People get upset about what we're not handling. There's things that we as leaders need to handle, and if we don't handle them, energy flows out of our business, out of our operation. And because we're not handling what needs to be handled, other things come into our operation that we don't want. Inefficiencies come in our operation. Laziness may come in our operation. Well, if they're not going to fix that, then I don't need to do what I'm doing. Or if they're not handling that, then I don't need to do it. Or if they're not working, I'm not working. You see, all those bugs are coming into your operation. All those reptiles are coming into your operation. So when we see something that needs to be addressed, we need to go ahead and address it. I should have addressed the weather stripping back weeks ago when I saw that it was missing. Before the spring and summertime weather got here that attracts frogs and lizards and palmetto bugs. I should have handled it. Just like in your business, you should handle things when they come up so you don't attract the undesirables into your operation. So that's what we're talking about today. We're driving to handling things as they come up, I guess. Driving to weather stripping. Just look at it that way. Weather stripping, weather stripping your business to keep the frog, the lizard, and the palmetto bug out of your operation. So that's what we're driving to today. Whatever you're driving to, drive safe, and we will talk to you next time. Thank you.